Winnie the Pooh, the Sweetest Christmas. One snowy Christmas Eve, Winnie the Pooh had set up his tree in his living room. It was decorated with some candles and honey pots. Pooh looked at the tree and tapped his head. "Something seems to be missing," he said. Suddenly, a knock had startled Pooh. When Pooh opened the door, he found a small snowman on his front step. Hello, Pooh Bear?" the snowman said. His voice sounded very familiar. Pooh invited the snowman inside. After standing by the fire, the snowman began to melt. He started to look like Piglet. Piglet saw Pooh's glowing Christmas tree. "Are you going to string popcorn for your tree?" Piglet asked. "There was popcorn and string," Pooh said, "but now there was only string." Pooh wondered if popcorn was what he'd forgotten, but that wasn't it. "Then we can use the string to wrap the presents you're giving," Piglet said. "I forgot to get presents," Pooh exclaimed. Soon it was time for Piglet to leave. Pooh stood beside his tree and thought about the presents he forgot. Then he had an idea. He still didn't know what to do about the presents, but he knew where to find help. "Hello," Pooh called as he knocked on Christopher Robin's door. "Come in, Pooh Bear," Christopher Robin said. "Merry Christmas. Why do you look so sad?" "Christopher Robin," Pooh said, "what if somebody forgot to find presents for his friends?" Christopher Robin gave Pooh stockings for each of his friends. "You could put their gifts in here," he said. Pooh hurried off to deliver the stockings to his friends. As he walked through the 100-acre woods, he thought about the presents he still needed for the stockings. Pooh stopped at each friend's house. He quietly hung the stockings where his friends would find them. Each one had a tag that read, "From Pooh." When Pooh got back to his house, he climbed into his cozy chair. "Now I must think of presents for my friends," he said. Before he knew it, he was fast asleep. The next morning, Pooh awoke to a loud thumping noise. He climbed out of the chair and opened the door. "Merry Christmas, Pooh," his friends cried. All his friends were carrying the stockings from Pooh. Pooh realized he had fallen asleep before giving presents to his friends. Then Pooh realized they were all thanking him for their gifts. "No more cold ears in the winter with my new cap," Piglet said. All Pooh's friends had found the stockings quite useful. Pooh looked at his friends, and they were very happy with their stockings, even though there weren't any presents in them. "Something very nice is going on," Pooh said. "It is very nice, Pooh Bear," Piglet said. "It's called Christmas, Buddy Bear," Tigger said. He patted Pooh on the back. Pooh watched in surprise as each of his friends presented him with a honey pot. "I don't know what to say," Pooh told his friends. He was thrilled by their gifts. Honey was his favorite treat. "Christmas is a wonderful holiday," Rabbit said, "especially when you have good friends to share it with." "Yep," Tigger agreed, "but I know how we can make the day even sweeter." He looked at the honey pot in Pooh's hands. An idea tickled at Pooh's brain. "Let's all have lunch together," Pooh said. He passed out the honey pots his friends had just given him.